Just sitting here trying to figure some shit out, and I need my critic. Probably have a bit of the hiccups. I have lousy service, and you know, me because they don't get well. Just stick with it. I might have some hiccups in the system. It might bottle here and there, but I'm just trying to figure out how to. The fuck do I do? I don't know. Go lay down, buddy. I gave you a grape. You didn't eat it. Gotta distract him. I'll be right back. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to fix shit in my life, and I'm out of I'm just flat out of ideas. I don't know. If it wasn't for these three right here, I'd have probably given up giving a shit. What do I do, guys? I mean, I've been putting in applications. I've done a couple of interviews that have went very badly because I don't deal with pressure and people very well at this point in my life. The probation department is about to hang me out to dry and lock me under the jail. I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I got involved with Oaklawn, and I don't know, the counselor that does the group class decided I'm not fit for the class anymore, I guess, because I just can't. I mean, it's weird because I can sit here in my house and talk to you guys on the phone, but when I'm around a bunch of people, I just can't. I don't know. This is a free speech zone. Anybody can say anything they want. If you say something illegal or YouTube inappropriate, you have to deal with the law or YouTube. But we're not blocking any comments. We're not deleting anybody. We're not doing any of that. You're responsible for what you have to say. Just keep that in mind. But I don't know what the fuck to do anymore, guys. I really don't. I can't. I mean, my bills are. I just got my utilities back on a week or so ago, and I'm already getting shut off notices. So I've done several interviews, and I I appreciate you, Lynn. I appreciate you. I got you, Mexico. Yes, when I drink, I get drunk and I do and say stupid, offensive stuff. But I don't believe my biggest issue is alcohol. Um, I have a lot of I have a lot of stuff that has gone on in my life in the last few years that has just caused a lot of damage. And in Mexico, I don't drink regularly. That's where a lot of people misunderstand me. I don't drink on a regular basis. I don't. I mean, a lot of people think I do because that's when they see me. That's when I pop up. That's when my basically inhibitions and stuff are canceled out and I go public is when I catch a buzz. But I don't drink on a regular basis. I'm not addicted to alcohol. I just I have a lot of stuff that's going on in my life that I just can't deal with, and I don't know how to come back from. I mean, for the last 10, 12 years, I had somebody that had my back. Yes, we had our issues, and a lot of people pop in and say, oh, you were mean and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there were times we had but we, uh, we had each other's back 100% all of the time, no matter what. And losing her the way I did a couple of different things to me. Hold on. Hey, get your butt out of my face, dude. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to. I don't even know what I'm figuring out how to do. I'm being told that some inpatient therapy is probably required to get back on track, but I can't. I have these guys that can't live without me, and I can't live without them. So how do I just... I don't know. What do I do? How do I figure out and fix my life when I don't know. What's up? I could be. How you doing, my guy? Been a minute since I've seen you. I'm just trying to figure out how to get things, how to figure things out, how to... I'm trying, I could be, but I've done a couple of interviews and they have not gone great. I mean, two of them I could be. I'm just trying to figure out how to have a life and be a human being again. And deal with everything that's fucked up in my life. And there's just so much negative, and I can't... Yeah, Taco, I'm sure you're the first one they notified when they had openings, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what to do, guys. I can't. Nerd, I've gone to Oaklawn, and they have a class on Tuesdays at 2:00 that I tried to go to for a while. And I just can't. I mean, I get so freaked out around people and different places and stuff that I just can't seem to. And you know, the lady that runs the class told my probation officer that I'm just not welcome at the class. I have, you know, they do have me on medications now, and you know, it's kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't. I take the medications, and I don't know. Trying to find some way to make some money to be able to pay to, you know, my house is destroyed. I've got people dumping trash in my front yard. All my utilities are, and I go out and do an application, and then I get an interview. I've had 4 interviews, and I don't know. Being told the only way that I can, you know, inpatient treatment, go to a hospital for a month or 2 or 3. I can't leave these guys. I appreciate you, nerd. I don't know what to do, guys. That's I appreciate you letting me know that, Taco. I'm sure you have experience with that, so that's valuable information. This is just to fill some gaps between our conversations, in case anybody's interested. This is Super Rebel City.
Multiple cell phones.
Yeah. Would you use 7 cell phones if you had 7 cell phones?
I wouldn't know why. I wouldn't know how. What would I do with them?
You
Play games on some of them, I guess.
You could use it to sub to your channels again and again. Give
No.
yourself likes and stuff.
No.
That's what some people do in like Asia. They like collect a shitload of cell phones.
Yeah, I want to go fishing.
If somebody said,
I like fishing,
don't forget to
and that gives me a chance to just disconnect from everything, but I'm not allowed right now because my permission slip just expired last week. So I can't go fishing. I actually had all my, I have all my, check it out. I'll show you. I got all my fishing gear together. It's sitting right there. I got all my stuff together. I was going to go do some fishing, which me and Kim used to do all the time. And I love the dog, cat. you know, but I found out that my fishing license expired. So
Why do you care if I carry 25 pounds?
Yeah, STL.
Pink Taco, that's not true.
Jeez.
You're in Michigan and it is not 75. Maybe for a non-resident, but I lived in Michigan most of my life, but it's not 75 in Michigan, except for a non-resident, but it's $24 for a yearly fishing license, and I just can't do it. Two fry, I'm not gonna do that because I can't afford a $100 and something ticket and a warrant and all that stuff for not paying the ticket and blah blah blah. So
Or they worry about whether or not I have keys. They worry about
I understand, Taco, but like I said, I lived in Michigan all my life. I think it's $12, or it used to be about 10 years ago or so. The last time I bought a resident one, Michigan is $12 or $15 for a regular, and then the upgrade to salmon and trout is doubled. So it's less than $30 for an all species license for a Michigan
person.
license, and I just
A particular person confronted me maybe a month
I don't know.
ago that when I was live streaming, I was protecting the weird accounts. And I was asking the weird accounts to give me protection.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing down here, Taco. It's been the rivers and everything have been high, but a lot of times that's a good time to fish because when the water's low, the fish can move around everywhere. When it's high and high current, you can actually, well, anyway, it's just, yeah. I mean, right now up in Michigan, I would be actually out on the Great Lakes, on the beach or on the piers by the river mouths, and probably fishing steelhead and what. But anyway, I'd love to go fishing. I just can't right now because I don't have a license. I was gonna go the other day, and I was getting ready and everything, and oh wow, it's that bad, Taco? Holy cow! We checked into it and found out my license expired last week. So I understand that, Mexico. The issue that I'm having right now is, you know, I make a plan. I get something on the schedule and stuff, and then I freak out beforehand while I'm trying to, and then, you know, I take the medication and then it just knocks me out, and I don't know how to. That's true, Taco, but you do need $100 and something magnet. I've thought about magnet fishing down here off the bridge, but I'm kind of afraid of what I would find.
So Cindy,
I don't.
do you think that
I don't know how to get out of this
in real life acts like he does on here?
stuff that's going on with me right now. I mean, I think blah, and then, you know, I try to go do something and I just freak out. Yeah, nobody can post links, Taco. And no, wrenches are available, bud. Last time I gave out wrenches, I got. I'm not doing it again.
I'm
Sorry
not
about
God.
that,
I
Cindy.
take that comment, please.
That's not the real topic.
Again, sorry, my
I don't even-
internet has the hiccups. They're not great service because I'm not providing them great money, so it is what it is.
It's not, even if it was.
Go lay down, buddy.
Well, he made a statement that cracks me up. He can't help but talk about me every day. I own his brain. Are you fucking kidding me? Tonic, if that's the real you, he owns your brain. Because you talk about him.
I don't know what to do,
constantly.
guys.
You make stream after stream with him as the star witness.
If they had an inpatient program
Who, me?
that would
You
accept
don't talk about him
these guys with me,
stream like he does you.
No.
If anything, you own his brain.
but I can't leave them for two reasons. One is I need
I
them,
don't go into his streams.
and they need me.
Such a mind.
I mean,
That's just no. Like, I don't even pay attention to what he says.
so did you, Taco. So did you.
We're checking.
What Cindy wants to talk about. I mean,
I don't have nothing to say to him.
yeah, if she doesn't have it's not worth it. I don't need
No.
content. I'm not making content. Like, I'm not here to, like, make drama content.
You know, there's sometimes you don't want to talk about people.
Yeah, I just can't deal with people, Mexico.
Not just him, but just a lot
If I could,
of
if I tolerate people, what I would do is I would find a roommate, and I would just put a wall across right here, and they could have this as a bedroom, and then I have my bedroom, and they, you know, but I just have never had any luck other than Kim with dealing with people. Fat dog, you good? How much do they pay, Taco? Show me some receipts on how much they pay. I'm sure you have some check stubs.
I like the pink ones and the orange ones, and then the rest of them I like. But you gotta pick through a bag to get to the ones you like.
Yeah, I do. It's like I usually say I don't like jelly beans, but then I say start eating them. Anybody eats like jelly beans not that great, but they're not that good.
Oh, I hate black ones. Black ones are so nasty.
Black licorice flavor.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know one of my uncles.
I know everything about magic, Mr. Magic is magically wonderful, and they live in Lucky Charms land.
Lucky Charms Land. You hear that, Magic? You live in Lucky Charms Land.
And she's magically wonderful.
STL says that's racist.
As I said, I don't like the black one. Everything's racist if you look deep. Everything's racist if you look deep enough.
Yeah, but it could be a black one though. Did it have to be
The black ones are the only ones that taste like liquor. And I hate licorice.
I don't
Red or black. I hate licorice.
Yeah, I don't like licorice either. Licorice. But did it have to be the black one though?
It did. It did.
Magic says you aren't worth any sun. You could only
Hey, Pamela.
have what I have at your age. She's talking to Tommy.
Yep. Like magic.
All right, guys, my connection has a hiccup sometimes. Give me just a second. I'm trying to see if we can get a...
People just don't know how to live their life in a good way. It always has to be bad,
That's right.
I reckon.
Make me a mod so I can see if these people are who they are.
You're gonna
See what
watch a
this
movie with
is.
her, right? Order some food, and you said you would hope to hands to yourself. You don't know how much of the movie you're at. People on?
Everybody go sub to Colorado Ped Patrol. They're amazing. They're getting some nasty people dealt with. They're putting in the work. So go check them out. Colorado Ped Patrol.
The same girl. Yeah. You should be like, oh, you're here with her too.
Roadhog, I
She
can't.
said the backside 23.
I can't.
What's going on, Garrett? How you doing, man?
That's not
Can I have a little
gonna
talk with you real quick?
work
If you go away, I'm gonna call the police.
in this
That's up to you.
house. This
I
house
wanna
is
find out what you're doing here.
trash.
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. We monitor the online.
It's got roof
dating
leaks.
websites to
It's
find
got
results
no
for your
no drywall, barely
Trying to find out-
any
trying to
inside.
find out what you're
It's
doing
just
here today,
it's
man.
trash. There's no way I can,
How old is that somebody?
you know,
She told me she was
rent this out to a
13 or 14-year-old?
good person,
I got all your chat logs, man. So if you-
reliable
I'm gonna call the police.
person would
I know
need
where
to
you
be
live. I know
here.
where you work. I know your car. We do a lot of research before we come out and actually talk. But we don't have to call the police if you're going to be honest. But if you're going to bullshit, I already know everything. So again, how old did this girl tell you she was?
She told me she was 14.
14. Okay. And what were your plans with this girl today?
Honestly, I just wanted to meet her.
Just meet her. No other plans.
No.
So this book and all your messages has no other plans. You guys were just going to meet,
Yeah.
watch a movie, and do some things, or no?
No.
I don't know what to do, guys.
She talked about doing things with me, but I
You didn't talk about doing any things.
no.
You didn't ask her to suck your dick, nothing like that.
No.
Are you sure about that, man?
Okay, I asked her if she would.
You got to be honest, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can be sorry, but you're 28, right? Are you really 28?
Yes.
And she's 14. She never told you she was 23.
Well, on her profile, she said she was 44.
Right, 44.
Yeah.
Right? And then immediately when she gave you her number and you guys started talking, she told you she was 14, correct? So there was never no 23. Why'd you say 23? Just a little nervous or what?
A little.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Do you meet with a lot of minors?
No.
No?
I understand that, Roadhog, but
Nervous?
I just don't know how I could.
Very repugnant
Why?
because I honestly I didn't feel comfortable about the situation.
I don't know.
But you pulled up and you walked out of your car and you're looking for her at the backside of 23.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And your guys' plans, like if I show this to the police, what do you think this book says you guys are going to do today, right now?
I mean, there were talks about
That's all the talk was, right?
a little bit, yeah.
He's with us. He's with us. The whole conversation was sex, wasn't
Well,
it?
Pink Taco, after I get off
Necessarily, no.
probation,
There was a little talk
maybe I
about
could
it.
become a regular customer. If you could send me a couple of samples to 1253 Columbian Avenue, Elkhart, Indiana, 46514. I'll look into it.
Like I said, I didn't really want to come.
Maybe I can become a regular customer after I get off probation.
I don't know.
I prefer edibles, by the way.
To be honest with you, I don't even know if I would have gone through with it. I just kind of wanted to meet her.
Well, you 100% would have gone through it because you
No, well, I meet her, but I don't know if I would have done anything with her.
said you were going to watch a movie with her, right? Order some food, and you said you would hope to keep your hands to yourself. You don't know how much of the movie you're actually going to watch. Again, all we do, man, you are our 274th catch, right, in Colorado. Well, we've done it nationwide, but 274 catches, we got 137 arrests. Right? We just want to meet with you guys, make sure this doesn't happen again. Make sure you've done this before.
I understand, Roadhog, and I appreciate it. I just don't
Okay. But even one time's too much. Don't you agree?
know how I could
Do you
make
have a
that
girlfriend?
work
No. Do you
with
have nobody? No married, no kids, nothing like that.
decent people
Okay,
with
so basically,
money.
I'm
I
gonna go with
mean,
these messages,
yeah,
man,
there's a
and
lot of. I
basically
could
this
go down to the
report
park
to me
right
is
now
90%
and
talking
find some
about sexual
homeless
shit.
people
I mean,
that
there
need
wasn't
a
really
dry
anything
place
in
to
here. You were
sleep
nervous,
and
you were scared,
stack
you
them
wanted to
up,
make sure you didn't go to jail for this, right?
but
Like, you know what you're doing is against the
and
law,
maybe
right?
get a couple of dollars out of them when
But
their social
but you still
security
showed
checks
up,
come
you know?
in. But
All right,
I don't know.
Right away when she told you she was 14, you asked her if she was a virgin.
Yeah,
Like, why didn't you block her?
I don't know. A little curiosity, I guess.
Curiosity?
I was, I'm like I said, I'm a little surprised.
And that's where, to Fry, that's where I'm having the issue right now. I've worked all of my
To
life.
be honest with you, her, like, she was advancing towards me a little bit too.
Okay.
So I was a little surprised.
Right,
with that.
Taco,
How is she
I know
advancing towards
that.
you? 'Cause we
But
follow by the rules
to
pretty much.
Fry,
This
I
isn't
would.
a child that you're talking to.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, now that you know, but there are children that are on there. We intercept it and then we take over. We take over the chats. So you were talking. to
I've
us.
worked
We
my
never
entire
told you
life.
We wanted to have sex with you.
Okay.
You were the one that was asking if these,
I mean-
these things I'm going to go over that you could do.
They did, in the chat, she did mention
The
that
last-
she had done this before.
The last
Yeah, I've done
year,
something
Yeah,
I just had a mental
As a 14-year-old, hang out
breakdown,
with people
which
sometimes.
I've had a
That
lot of
could be
those over the
common, right?
years.
But a
I've had a lot of them
14-year-old
over the
28-year-old,
years,
Is that pretty common?
No.
but I've always had Kim to.
We should probably go find her and call the police on her. You think the police are going to arrest her?
No.
I mean, so it's not the child's fault, is what I'm saying.
Help me
This
figure
is
it out
on
and
you,
fix
bro.
it.
You got to take this one on that. This is you,
Mm.
right?
Right.
I mean,
Fair enough.
realistically, this is you.
Fair
But
enough.
you're saying she did it, but you were the one that brought up the sex.
I'm just.
You got to teach her how to give a blowjob. You know, I mean,
I just can't figure out how to
I'm not trying to have any
deal with stuff anymore. I guess I don't know.
Well, she said, "Will you teach me?"
because you asked her if she knew how to do it,
Yeah, but I mean,
right? So when you talk about it and then ask her if she'll suck your dick, and she's like, I don't know how. Are you going to teach me?
Be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Because you asked her if she would suck your dick, right? So, and again, and you made it clear you wanted, this has to stay between us. You can't tell anybody. Why didn't you want her to tell anybody?
obviously,
Because you know it's fucking wrong, right?
yeah.
You asked her right away, man, if she had any positions thought out. She told you no, and you told her to think about positions that she wants to try. I mean, would you really teach a 14-year-old these different positions that they don't even know how to have sex? She knows how to make out.
Yeah.
So she's a bad girl because she told you she's made out with one guy before?
She said two.
Okay, so two guys. She's made out with two guys?
She can't. It sounded like it was something she was thinking about.
If a 14-year-old is thinking about that, you can't be the one to give it to him, bro. You know?
I got you.
Do you like children?
No.
Well, do you like 14-year-olds? No. No, because 14 it's still a child, right? Consent
I would
is
agree
18.
with that. I would agree with that.
And then you kept asking her when she wanted to meet, and I thought yesterday. I mean, you just overslept. I think we still could have probably met with you yesterday, possibly, right?
Well, like I said, I've been going back and forth on whether or not I should come out here.
Okay. Did you almost not come out here?
Yeah, I was very close to not.
What time did you wake up today? Because you took a long time to respond to us.
I woke up at about 12.
12. So when you woke up, you responded saying that you were going to come.
Yeah.
So there was never no real consideration that you weren't going to come. Like you never told us you weren't going to come, right? Like I'm trying to find out, like if you would have said something like, hey, I think this is wrong. I think I shouldn't show up. But the whole time was
I
definitely
can't get any government money, Road.
When I didn't mean yesterday, all it was, oh, why didn't you come? How come you didn't come? Why didn't you come? Yeah, like that. So I mean,
So you felt bad like you had to come today?
honestly, a little bit, yeah.
Do you know how easy it would have been to just block her and be done with
Road,
this? Just so you know, in the state of Colorado, setting up a meet talking sexuals, that's a felony. So you didn't even have to show up today. We could have showed up to your house. You would have got the same charges if we called the police today.
Okay.
Same charges.
Fair enough.
I can't talk about that right now, bud. We'll talk about that privately later.
When you asked her if she could if she would suck your dick, she said she didn't know how, and you said yes, you would teach her because again she didn't know how, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to find out what you wanted to do, but I mean you were pretty graphic of what you were going to teach her, you know. Said you didn't know how much you were gonna, watch, and then Thursday you're supposed to meet on Friday. You said all I'm thinking about is tomorrow. I mean, is it turning you on hanging out with a 14-year-old?
I wish somebody would do
You said
this
that's all you could think
around
about.
here because there's a lot of nasty
Do
people.
you think you have a problem? Because
I've even talked to a couple of people about
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever done anything.
trying something like that, but
hopefully the last time.
I would-
definitely.
I
Why
wouldn't.
is it the last time?
I'd buy steel-toed boots and not cameras. because somebody showed up for something like that.
Yeah.
I would not
I've been on
want
dating
what
websites,
happened
man, I would
filmed.
never cross the line of actually continuing a conversation and then setting up a meet sexual with the child, bro. And you're almost like trying to blame the child. And I promise you, like I'll put these chats out to anybody. This child was not sexual to you, you know?
I'm not trying to blame her.
But that's what you're doing. You are blaming. You're trying to take it off of yourself, bro. The only person that gets in trouble in this situation would
Not at all,
would be
Road.
you.
Yeah.
You can't even come watch a
I
movie.
love you, brother.
Bro. Like that's not cool. You should know that. You should know that. And somebody that doesn't like kids don't normally find themselves in situations, you know, after meeting a child. How long have you guys been talking?
Maybe 3 days.
3 days. So within 3
Just so you know, my
days,
friend,
you're
her
at an apartment
birthday
with a 14-year-old to
was
have
July
sex, trail
30th.
Positions. You know, you're telling a 13-year-old she has sexy lips.
And the date of her
And you
death
told her you would let her drive your Jeep if things went well. What would have had to gone well to have that happen?
Just.
was November.
Sure on that one.
Would you have continued this? Say you guys got along today. We're not here. Be honest. I mean, it is what it is. You already committed the felonies, bro. It's not like I'm making you say anything worse.
Well,
Just,
I mean,
Her birthday was July 30th, brother.
Like I said,
So-
I don't even know if I would have gone through with it. To be honest with you, I'm being honest. I honestly don't.
but you would have walked into the house, right?
Probably.
I mean, you're at the door. You were looking for her. You know, we saw you come in. We saw you sit in the car for 5 minutes. Then you walked around. I mean, you definitely took the leap to get out. To show up here is one, bro.
Yeah,
To get out of your car is two, and then to be standing in front of her apartment looking for her. You know, you can't say you wouldn't have gone through it because you already went through it. Now you're saying I might not have had sex, but what if it would have been a willing 14-year-old? And you would have.
I don't know.
That's a problem, bro. That's a
Okay.
problem. You know,
Fair
you
enough.
probably get that shit figured out.
Probably my brother.
Your brother? Does your brother live here? Yeah? What would your brother think about you doing shit like this?
They would probably be very disappointed.
Yeah, what I'm trying to
Roadhog.
figure out is how we make sure this doesn't happen again.
She
We're
loved
not law
animals.
enforcement. We can leave at any time. We're not law
Her
enforcement.
dream,
You said if I left, you'd
Kim's
call
dream,
I mean, we gotta
was
turn it
to
in.
set
Somebody's
up
gotta
an
know.
animal shelter, a no-kill animal shelter,
How do we know you don't do this again?
to protect animals that.
Because only people that know about this is this camera, that camera, and us three, right?
Like I said, I was very back and forth in coming here today. Like I said, I will not do it again.
Even just when somebody says they're 14, bro, has this happened before? Where somebody?
I said no.
No, I mean we're.
No, I've never.
So you're 1 for 1, bro, on this. 1 for 1. You fell for it. 1 for 1.
Yeah.
The problem
Should you
too,
do it?
Fry,
It's a minor, bro. Do you have
is
a
if I'd have
sister or
been,
younger?
No.
Does your brother have any kids?
if I'd have done what I should
Older or
have,
younger brother?
Older.
she'd still be here with us today.
Would you call your brother and let him know what you're out here doing? I mean, you don't have to do anything, man. I just think
I'd
if this is
rather not, but-
you don't have to do anything. But I think I'm worried about you doing this again, man.
No,
I'm worried about. I know you're saying that. We've caught people twice. We've caught people that we didn't catch twice that we see on the news, you know, months later that have actually hurt a kid. And we found people sometimes that have hurt a child before, and we caught them like this. Like maybe we call your brother, and your brother's like, he did this 6 years ago, you know.
I've never been in this situation.
But you don't want to call him and let him know what you're out here doing.
No.
So you don't want nobody to know about this. You think he'll know if I call the police? Do you think he'll know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, you don't have to
Do you
call.
want me to call him?
I just want you to tell somebody. Who else do you have this close with you that might help you get through? Because this is a problem, bro.
I have a friend I could call.
A friend?
Yeah.
What would he do?
You tell me how stupid and dumb this was.
Because it is stupid and dumb. You realize that. I'm not trying to beat you up, bro.
You know, it's
You don't know everything, True Fry. You don't know all the details.
and stuff like that.
If I'd have been more involved,
Bottom
mean,
line,
she
bro,
went
you're
through
over here
this
to-
for-
an 8th grader, bro. An 8th grader to teach her.
quite a while.
You want her to suck your dick. She doesn't know how, so you would teach her, and then you were gonna try all these different positions. I think you even said
If
doggy
I'd have-
style and cowgirl.
If I'd have got more involved
Yes, I do.
14-year-old.
in her Mickle
You see how
stuff,
disgusting this is?
Yes,
I know you know, bro,
I
but
do.
I think you just want to walk out of here like nothing happened and just, one scare. I hope this scares you enough to not do this shit
It
again.
is. Honestly, this happening actually crossed my mind. It did.
What,
It-
get caught?
Yes, this. Yes.
Have you seen it before?
Yes, I have.
You seen it online?
No, I have it.
You seen this kind of thing before, though?
Yeah, I've seen this kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Where did you see that at? Have you seen us before?
what's up, bouncer?
Because that'd be pretty shitty. You watch us and then we come out and catch you.
No, I haven't.
Well, we
Hey
do have a
guys,
small channel.
anybody that
It's
doesn't
moving
know
around.
these guys,
We do catch
go sub to Colorado Ped Patrol.
People just doing exactly what you're doing, man.
They're out there
It's a
putting
big
in work,
problem,
getting
man.
rid of some
I have a
pervert.
14-year-old, You know what I mean?
Scumbags.
You don't understand, but this shit just doesn't go away, man. This shit doesn't
Go
go
check
away.
them out.
You know, and if the biggest thing happens to you, you
What's
call
up,
your brother,
Wolverine?
to your brother like, hey, I fucked up. Again, you don't have to do it, but you got to take some kind of accountability. Maybe your brother, you need to get some fucking help, because I think anybody who does this needs to see a counselor of some kind. I'm not no doctor. I mean, you do what you do.
Do you know any?
Dude, they're all over online. This is a
Okay.
huge problem. Even if you just,
like, do you know anybody that you could refer to?
yeah, I know a lot of them, but I'm saying you gotta want to get help, right? Like, I don't think you feel this is
Wolverine,
really bad.
I'm just trying to figure out how.
Like I said, I was back and forth on coming here today or not. And, like I said,
Did you turn around? Did you stop at all? On the way?
I was very.
How I rebuild some kind of
Force yourself
life.
to come type deal?
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily forced, but
What kept you coming? What was the drive to keep you coming? Just curiosity, like you said, or
I'd probably, that.
it's sad, man. You don't look like you're like. Do you have a problem meeting adults?
A little bit, yeah. I'm a pretty shy guy when it comes down to it.
You aren't shy. You aren't shy. in
Two
here.
fry.
Well, texting is different than trying to.
Well, how about meeting girls of age online? Is it hard to do?
Well, to be honest with you, most of the apps you run into a lot of fake people, fake
I know.
accounts, stuff like
I've done it
that.
too. I've been on dating
You
websites too. But this
Two
one
Fry,
wasn't
if you
fake,
want to
man.
sit and
You
talk
should
one
never
day,
cross the line. Like I said, we don't catch
come
people
on
unless
over.
they've committed felonies, man.
We'll-
we don't
we'll sit
put
and
our
talk.
decoys out there asking for sex. So when you say that, I kind of take a little insult to that because we follow it exactly by the book. You know what I mean?
Strongly
We let you talk
believe
sexual,
that
and
if
then
I'd
you
have-
would ask like, asking her to suck your dick, you
I
know?
get what you're saying.
Heard I'm working on it.
But
Had a couple of interviews
Mom and Dad know, you know,
with places that I was able to get back and forth to,
But I get it. But your brother's never going to know about this. You know what I mean?
and they
Your
didn't
brother, and you
pan
said you
out.
went to jail. Your brother would pick you up, not your friend Adine.
But
You know. And again, man, you don't have to do any of this. And you know, we're literally just recording.
I'm worried about what's gonna come after this. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are actually gonna let me go or.
We can't hold you. You can walk away right now, bro. We're not police. I'm showing you.
But like you said, you have all this.
Yeah,
and stuff
certainly,
like that.
certainly,
Yeah, I mean,
certainly.
so you could go to the police. I could still get in trouble for it.
Well, you should get in trouble for this, bro. Honestly, you should be arrested for this. Now, are you going to be arrested for
well,
this? I don't
Taco,
know.
you've
I'm
been
just
here
saying,
more
you
than
should-
he
you think you
has,
should be. What
so
if it was your family
whatever.
member? Would you want them to just let the guy go and just, and again, we can't hold you here. That's why I told you the whole time, you can go away. And yes, we do know we got your plate number, we got all that shit. But that's not the point is you want to get real help. You know?
Well, like I said, do you have any?
I do. And the same number that you're talking to, I can send you a phone number.
All right.
But bottom line, that's just you saving your ass right now. What are we going to do for the future, bro? You know, you got to want to do this for yourself. You can't want to do it just because two guys showed up with cameras and, you know, intercepted your, who are you calling?
My brother.
Your brother?
we all want to be like you, Taco.
Yeah. Are you with the guys right now? Alright.
You put on speaker so we can hear?
I messed up.
What happened, Gary?
I met somebody online. She was underage. I came to meet her, and I've been caught on video.
Garrett.
I know. They just wanted me to call to tell you that I did it.
We just want somebody to hold him accountable. My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. He actually came to meet a 14-year-old for what he said, all intentions of sex, showed up to the apartment and everything. And we want him to call somebody to, you know, because he's got to get some help with this. This is a big problem. I mean, the chat logs were pretty disturbing, and he didn't want...
Pink
he didn't wanna
Taco,
call you, but,
Two Fry
you know,
knows
we
where
want
I
a family
live.
member to know, because he probably needs to seek some help for this. This is not something a normal person just does. And I'm not saying he's not normal, but a normal thinking person doesn't come to meet and have sex with a 14-year-old child. You know what I mean?
Two Fry's been in.
Are you his brother?
Two Fry knows where I live.
Okay. But yeah, he didn't want to call, and I'm sure because he's embarrassed. But yeah,
Everybody knows where I live.
Have you known of this
1253
problem
Columbian Avenue, Elkhart, Indiana,
with younger?
46514.
He said this is his first time that he's ever even.
This has never, ever been an issue.
Okay. Well, that you know of, right? 'Cause
Everybody
it was an
knows
issue
where I
yesterday and
live.
today. He
I
actually
mean,
was supposed to
I
meet.
know, but I'm just saying saying it's never been an issue before.
Okay. Okay. Well, a lot of people that have this problem, man, believe it or not, they don't tell anybody. You know, this is a sickness, man, and it's a big problem. I was telling him a minute ago, this is our 274th catch in just
drunken
over 2
farmer,
years. We're
really?
from Colorado. We're local.
Come on,
You know, so
guys.
it's a big
Let's
problem. I
not
don't
do
think
that
people tell people
bullshit.
about this. But also, like, you know, I've been on dating websites too, and I've never ever entertained a 14-year-old child because I'm not into that. You know, and I think somebody that's
I
not
can't
into
see
that
your
wouldn't do it. So I
avatar.
do
My eyes are
think it's-
bad,
well,
but
otherwise he's gonna find
let's
himself
not
in
do
prison
that
when
shit.
he actually does this and it's a real child. You know what I mean?
Let's.
I agree.
So I don't know. I was just hoping he could talk to somebody close to him that would, you know, maybe once in a while. Be like,
Whatever.
"Are you
I
getting
mean,
help
if
for
that's
that?"
what-
Like, he asked me if I had any counselors or stuff like
Whatever.
that. I don't have any counselors, but I know of many. Again, it's a big problem. You could look online.
That's
and this
true.
Is a huge problem.
That's true.
Sir, you
I
don't
did
have
say
to explain.
Well, I'm kind of talking
bring
to
the
you
trolls.
while I'm
I
talking to
did,
him. You know what
but
I mean? So
I
I
mean,
just wanted him to tell somebody. He wanted to call his friend, but I asked him
Yeah.
if he had gone to jail.
all right, guys. I'm gonna shut this down and restart.